streaming Subnautica for you, which felt like a fitting late night stream. If I was here earlier, I probably would have streamed 2 games, but just one, Subnautica. It was either this or no stream, because I was kind of working on some music. But I'll tell you what, let's do this. Last night I mentioned I was doing a guitar part, and I kind of got it right. But then today I had all these new ideas for it. And I was like, oh fuck, I gotta redo it because this is so much better. I gotta do it this way. But only one game, and I'm only gonna probably do this for maybe hour 45 too, because I have to be up early tomorrow for reasons. Okay, so while this loads, I don't want to give the exact reasons because I'm always a sucker for suspense, but let's just say watch my Twitter tomorrow at around 3 p.m.
Power restored. All primary systems online.
Hang on a second. What the hell happened here? Medium? What do you mean medium water quality? What are we doing? We're playing games now? No. We do highest water quality. We go hard. Nod. The hard. Wad. Redvox Q&A? That'll happen at some point. I want to actually get into the studio. No, that's not going to be tomorrow. Tomorrow is a completely different thing. Tomorrow's video games. Those are some nice looking leaves, I just realized. Alright, so I can leave the... head north. Ah, very good, very good. What are we doing north? Everyone? What are we doing north again? For people watching on Full Sauce that just watched the previous episode, they're probably like, oh my god, why doesn't Vinny remember? It's been like 12 days since I played this last. The North remembers. We're gonna go north. But why? Why do we need to go north? Oh, it's for Cyclops parts. Very good, very good. We'll do that. So, welcome back to Subnautica, everyone. I was gonna do Grow Home, but that's just getting sidetracked more and more. I'm gonna try to make a point to stream again. I'm also going to, before I go north... See, these fruits are so goddamn big, otherwise I would bring them with me. There's a minge plant over there. Can I eat this? No, I can't eat that. Why do I have this now? I don't want this. I don't want a minge plant. Oh no! Teletubby! Shit. Well, Teletubbies are gone. Is Radiohead album still here? Okay, there's been an update since the last time I played this, and I think it was just a performance update. Nothing major. So what I'm gonna have to do is, I'm gonna have to get those pictures. Vinny, do you regret your Marge impression last night? I regret 90% of the impressions I do. Alright, we're gonna go north. I got scatterbrains, guys. I know there's objectives. I know there's things that I wanted to do. It's just, it's hard to remember them.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So does anyone else here like that album that I was talking about earlier? The Morning Phase album? We're going north. I do plan on picking up Monster Hunter Generations. I'm looking forward to sidetracking even further in my life, so that I can stream that and play that. Vinny was high on memes last night. Someone in chat just said, Vinny, I wanted to let you know that I lost my virginity the other day. Now, normally I wouldn't respond to comments such as that. But I hope it wasn't in the backseat of a Chevrolet. Otherwise, congratulations, I guess. Thanks for telling me. Alright, that's good. Good info. Good info. So I guess, have they fixed some of the weird texture shit that's been happening in this game? Not really. Still kind of weird pop-in. There's some weird Papa John. Oh my god. You hear these noises? Guys, these noises are fucked up. There's some weird Papa Johns happening right now while I'm trying to stream this game. Fucking hell. It is literally a floating brain, everyone. What are you? It has like eyes. It's like comical. Why does it have— oh, it's got 4 of— oh, okay, hey friend!
Torpedo systems disengaged.
The fuck? Why is my torpedo system like a question mark? Hang on a sec, I need to fucking— I need to weld this. Torpedo icon broke last update? Ah, damn. Well, that sucks. I mean, I know what it is. For a second, I wasn't sure. I didn't get a chance to aim properly. I shot my pee-pee cloud at the brain squid, but it wasn't enough.
Caution. Passing safe depth.
Not quite past the safe depth yet. Huh? What is that fucking noise?
Passing safe
Dude,
depth.
I swear I had more torpedoes on board. Nope, no more torpedoes, fuck! Alright, alright, I am defenseless in the Seamoth. Do I have a— did I bring a gun with me? I got the repulsion cannon at the very least. Wish I could just drag this stuff around. Alright, welder. Okay. So we're looking for glitches. No, we're looking for, Cyclops parts. While the lady goes, ah. Okay, some head crabs down here. Alright, parts. What the fuck is that? Rogue cradle. Really? Does everything want to kill me down here? How big are these seeds? Fucking massive, mate. I can't not say the word massive lately. That's for another gen. This isn't just underwater simulator. This is underwater horror simulator. This is fucking scream like a baby as a giant squid
Passing safe depth.
tries to tentacruel your face. Also, I found out there's a Pokestop next to the studio, and this is not boding well for me because I'm checking it like every 10 minutes and getting more Pokeballs.
Depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
I don't think I want to be down here anymore, guys. I don't like this cave. I'm going back up. Would it be muck all over your face? No. No, it's muck backwards. Uranite crystals around. I want to get the crystals. Speaking of crystals, and this is kind of unrelated, but there's quartz there. Deep shroom. What is it? I gotta find out what these crystals are. I'll probably pick up some of those. So there's this thing happening. There's an epidemic of bad H2 or something like that, or K2. It's like a synthetic fake weed, and there was a bad batch, and there's like 33 people in Brooklyn that are basically fucking zombies. It was in the news. There's like a bunch of people that smoked this shit and turned into fucking zombies, including a first-hand account from a friend of mine. But yeah, so people died from that. The green crystals? Okay. Jesus fucking Christ. Could you fucking believe that? Stop it. Stop it. Did you ever see the Star Trek video? The re-edit with Data grabbing the Borg? Stop it. Stop. No, they're turning it, when I say zombies, that's what the news is calling them, zombies. Basically, it's people walking around, confused, really high, like a mix of a bad hangover with like some kind of unknown fucking meth-like substance. It was really bad. Like, I saw some video footage of it, and I mean, first of all, why are you smoking K2? Is it because weed's not legal?
Caution. Passing safe depth.
That looks like The Abyss. The actual movie The Abyss, and I think this is the end of the world over here. But yeah, it's very, very scary and very bizarre, and just wanted to throw this out there. If there's a legal weed alternative called K2 in your region, just don't smoke it. Natural selection, someone in chat just said. I mean, maybe, but I mean, there's also this idea that, you know, people want to legally partake in the greenery, and so I mean, maybe that's just their response. They figure it's legal, you know, why not? It's like, oh, it's in a store, I could smoke that. But yeah, people apparently died from this. It's so fucking crazy. No, don't smoke crocodile. Do not smoke crocodile either, okay? Whoever in chat said do not smoke the crocodile, do not smoke the crocodile, okay? Stop molesting my fucking sea moth, please.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I remember years ago, one of my friends, Brian, tried to get me to smoke Sweet Lucy, which was a weed substitute. I was like, alright, fine, I'll give it a shot. It was legal, totally legal. They were selling it at delis. Sweet Lucy. And it just gave me dry mouth for like a half hour and gave me a headache. And I was like, yeah, synthetic weed, yeah, awesome, yeah, headaches. I was like, Brian, is it working? My head hurts. He's like, yeah, bro, it's working. Enjoy the chill. Good shit. Nah, he didn't. He meant well. just being an idiot. His job wouldn't allow him to smoke the real weeds, so he proposed that his best bet was this Sweet Lucy shit, and he got something out of it. I didn't. One time, never again. Why is blood oil so fucking big? God damn. Stop. Alright, well I got plenty of fucking crystals. Which you can, like, this led me to the topic of synthetic H2 or K2 or whatever. Because, do you remember that crystal picture that was going around? Or it teach you how to make your very own crystals in, like, ammonia and bleach? People were dying from it. You know, because you shouldn't be making fucking crystals. But, more than that, there were no crystals. The crystals were a lie. Why? Why though? What is it, trying to mate with my fucking sea moth? It's just Subnautica tonight, because I have to be up early tomorrow. And again, if you're just joining, if you want to see, potentially, if all goes well, a very, very fun stream from me, check my Twitter tomorrow around 2 or 3 p.m. Eastern. Well, wow, that's a lot of bone sharks. So I didn't find any Cyclops fragments around here, guys. I've been looking. Is this the area that I was at before? Can anyone confirm or deny? Is this the Cyclops part area? Vinny, the scanner needs a battery? What? When did this happen? Oh shit. I wasn't even paying attention. You're right, it does need a fucking battery. Okay. So I guess this is a foolhardy— okay, cool glitches. I guess we're gonna go south so I can grab some batteries at my base, and then we'll come back. I mean, this is a good crystal haul at the very least. Go to the island with a bunch of crabs. Oh, right, there's another island that I have to go to. Habitat builder and scanner need batteries. What's the weirdest trip story I've ever heard? I don't know. I don't really think I have one. Most of the people I know that did psychedelics didn't really have too much to say. I mean, it wasn't anything like spectacular. Just your usual, it was awesome, or I regret it. Though my friend Jackie and her 3 friends did go to an aquarium on mushrooms, and one of the friends was not prepared for this, like the power of these mushrooms, and had to be wheeled around in a wheelchair. Like, instead of taking her home, they just like got her in a wheelchair and showed her the fish while she was in a wheelchair. Like, just tripping on mushrooms. And apparently she had the fucking time of her life. She loved it. She loved it. So, I mean, I was thinking, like, when I was told that story, I thought it was gonna be a negative story. Yes, the Coney Island Aquarium, actually. But it turned out it was, yeah, she was totally on board. She was like, oh, I didn't even have to walk, and I got to see fish. I was like, okay. It's like, you sure that's alright? Yeah.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright, I have the nuclear power plant. So, I mean, that's something that we could mess with later on. Let me just, put all this shit in here. Oh, what's that? I have no room for more shit? What a surprise. Have I chosen my Pokemon Go team? No, not really. I'm still in the process of finding non-disgusting Pokemon so I can not battle them. The gyms are too hard, man. Everyone at gyms has like 1500, and I have my highest level Pokemon is here. I'll tell you. I fucking evolved a Zubat today. That was the highlight of my life. that was my Poke career in a nutshell. I evolved a Zubat into a Golbat. Let's see. My highest level is a 500 Golbat, 485 Pinsir, 364 Dodrio, and a 282 Vaporeon, 281 Jolteon. Those are my 5 best. I'm only level 9. I really don't have... I don't have the same level of commitment as a lot of people do. Or time. Or desire to walk around. Walking is great, but I kinda like to do it on my terms, not on Pikachu's. Pikachu makes me go for walks these days. It's like, what the fuck is this world? I'm gonna make some more torpedoes. So, we're gonna replace the power source here. Right, y'all. This needs a battery. I've heard about the muggers and thieves and the people that are trying to rob people with Pokemon Go. I also know about the local businesses that are booming because they're a Pokestop or whatever. It's a weird age we live in, guys. It's a really fucking bizarre time. Me and Mike had extended conversations about this earlier. It's just we're just more than anything confused. But he's not playing it. I am, and he's like, "Why? Why are you playing it?" I'm like, "I don't know, Mike. I don't know. I don't have an answer." God help me. I have a few answers. It's more the like the novelty of the tech, I suppose. But it's also the collection aspect is fun. I like collecting things. I used to collect Pokemon cards. So, I mean, maybe I'm a little too old for that at this point, but I still enjoy the collection aspect of it quite a bit. So, yeah, but I'm not like really going out of my way. I think that's the difference. Kinda just, if it's there already, sure. You know? If it's there already while I'm taking a walk to, you know, the toilet to expunge, then yeah, sure. Alright, batteries are charging, torpedoes locked and loaded. Seamoth is ready to go. We're gonna find these fucking materials now. And I don't know where the rest of the Cyclops parts are, but I think we're gonna go north for the island. My mom and dad play the game, said someone in chat. You know what? I've seen a lot of older people. I saw at the beach, I saw a dad and I saw a couple with their 2 children. A lady was pushing a pram with a child in it. You know, a stroller. While not looking, and looking at her phone with one hand, pushing the stroller with the other, and she was catching Pokemon. Me and Mike went to eat today after the studio. The people behind us talking about Pokemon. People outside the place talking about Pokemon. It really is at this point, a cultural thing. How long will it last? I don't know. Pram? Yeah, Pram is I think British. Was I big into Pokemon as a kid? Yeah, I liked Pokemon Red. I collected the cards. I liked the Pokemans in the Smash Brothers. And then I stopped. I played Pokemon Snap and all the other N64 ones, like Coliseum and all that stuff. But, yeah, I just stopped. I didn't get into Gen 2, 3, 4. Just Pokemon X, years later. So there's apparently a mountain here. If I remember correctly, guys, wasn't there a mountain in the distance? And I was like, I want to go back to that. Also, the newspaper today, the New York Post, had a picture of a coughing at the Holocaust memorial. And they were posting, you know, they were talking about how it was distasteful that coughing has a skull and crossbones on it. And they were trying to make a point that it's also disrespectful that people are going to the 9/11 memorial to catch Pokemon. And they made it a point to specifically show coughing. So, and you know, as if coughing was the only Pokemon available. No, it was both. The New York Post had the 9/11 memorial and the Holocaust Museum. It just went, it attacked on all fronts. So it's nice that people have something to blame again. But, I mean, isn't that just the way the fucking program is set up? Like, it's not like they programmed a coughing to be at these places. It's just wherever you are, there will be things. If you go to any place, and you stay there, there's a good chance that is my Seamoth rotated slightly? Is it a little off? It's a little skewered, isn't it? Now it's better. I was gonna say, if you're there long enough, and you wait long enough, the program will put a Pokemon in your path, and you will have no choice but to see it. So, I mean, you could easily go to any place that someone might find it offensive, and you could just wait around, take a picture, and then just... There you go, you got yourself a viral picture. So, it's really easy to manufacture this outrage right now. Don't know if I have this fragment already. There we go. Cyclops unlocked. That's all I needed, just one? Wow. Alright then. Hey, Squidly. Be cool. Alright, yeah, so we're gonna need materials for this fucking thing. So, does anyone remember where the island was? The big, above the waterline island that I wanted to go to. Does anyone remember or know where that is? Because I could probably go to that real quick while I'm in the area, if I'm in the area. It's not here. I think I see something in the distance here, guys. This might be it. I'll tell you how I know this. Because I saw birds flying. Oh wait, no, never mind. East of your current location, I'm being told. Okay. something weird. Oh, there's some. There it is. This isn't the one I was already at, right? This looks like a different one. Apparently Reapers dwell here, everyone, so, just clench your butts a little bit, okay? Because a Reaper Leviathan is very likely to show up. I kind of hear it roaring. God damn it. No, Mr. Reaper Leviathan. Okay, we're gonna... I'm so happy because today I found some lithium and made that joke yet again. Diamond. That's good. That could be used for knives. I'm going to put some stuff in my sub real quick. Grab a few materials. I just want to dump off some of this stuff so I can freely explore and get more things. Alright. Okay. Here we go. These bulbo trees are leaking some white substance. Burbs in the sky. Apparently if you stand on a burb, it will lift you and you can fly with it. I think I did that one time. My old save file. Oh, thanks Konome. 17 months, man. That's 17 months of disappointment. Of paid disappointment, Konome. But hey, look on the bright side, Gil. You got to see 2 Red Vox concerts. 2 shitty, awkward... Alright, 1 shitty, awkward Red Vox concert. The other one I was actually really happy with, but... You know... They were free. At least that was free entertainment. Please kill that burb. Why? Why you want me to kill burbs? It's not really even a burb. They're just fucking weird, like, flying manta rays. Redbox.com. That's right, my business cards for Red... You know, I only made the Red Vox cards because I wanted to give them out to people at our shows, if, like, they wanted to find us online, because some people give out pamphlets and stuff to, like, their online stuff. And of course it has to say fucking Redbox on it. But keep in mind, those cards are collector's items now. That's right. They are collectibles. It's the only print ever where I will misspell the name of our band's website ever again. Hopefully. Next time I'll have to do more than 3 seconds of scanning the card to make sure it's right. I remember this now. There's no fall damage, right? Yeah. The fins, guys, it's the fins. The fins prevent me from taking too much speed. You should have a running gag where you have misspelled cards and real cards. That's an expensive running gag. That's almost as expensive as me buying the redboxband.com domain. Which was just way too expensive. They wanted a lot of money for that. They were like... I think the minimum was $200, and then I found out it was like they wanted like $500. It's like, get the fuck out of here with that shit. Probably, honestly, they probably want even more than that. Fucking domain squatters, man. Of course I had to have a dream of a band name that sounds just like another popular service that exists in everyday life. Glowfish. Hello. Hello, can I get you? Can I eat you? What are you doing here? It's like a little glowing shrimp. It doesn't exist according to the scanner. Fucking shrimpspiracy.
Caution. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I forgot I brought this thing. I can't actually bring any more stuff with me. I could always trade if I find something useful. This island kind of sucks. I mean, there's some good materials here. There's like lithium and green, but that was really it, huh? There really wasn't a whole lot else. There's no like blueprints to discover. Just interesting plants. I only go for bioluminescent plants because I want to be like one of those cool kids that goes to an EDM concert with lights on his fingers, LED lights. It's like, this game, I want to have, in this game I want to have like a base with like a garden that looks like Spencer Gifts. So where the fuck am I going?
30 seconds of oxygen
Where the fuck
remaining.
have I gone? Thank God. Oh, thank God I found the exit. That almost got really scary. That almost got really fucking scary.
Emergency. 10 seconds of oxygen remaining.
It saved me. The Sea Glide saved me. Need this much gold. Probably dump some of it because I have so much at the base. It's not really that hard to find, you know. We really don't need it. On the way back, I'll get some good materials for building the Cyclops, the Cyclops. I think you guys are gonna like a number of things coming up. Like I said, charity stream stuff. I have a lot of interesting things planned for you. That, man, I don't like spoiling surprises. I really don't. I can't tell you what it is. But be aware that there's some very, very cool things that you will expect from me. I'm just full of I'm full of surprises, I guess you could say. When is the charity show? It's the 23rd and 24th of this month. And, man. I don't even want to give a hint. But it's cool. No, you don't have to keep your expectations, like, at the max, but let's just say... Okay, here's a hint. It's an impressive piece of technology that will be used for stupidity. So, that's your only hint about one of the things I'll be doing during the charity stream. No, it's not VR. That's the other hint. It's not VR. You won't be able to predict this. You may try, but just like R plus L equals J. It will take years. No one guessed hold the door. No one.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Did you ever have a moment where you just forgot that you were human? Anyway, we're gonna build a Cyclops. Things that I don't have room for. Oh man, look at all this random shit that I just have totally unorganized. There's like super organized people in the chat that are looking at this right now and dying a little on the inside. I know it, I can feel it, I can feel it. I can feel your disdain for my organizational skills. Okay. I will blame the fact that I'm streaming this and I don't think anyone wants to see me organized for 20 minutes. Wow, these floaters are really providing a lot of power to this base. Yeah. So, I've been informed by Mike that the put the beans on it thing had another layer that I don't remember. Jen, I think you were in the car with us when we were talking about this. But when we devised, when I say devised, I mean it just came out of nowhere. I don't know why I said it. I have no idea why it happened. But when the put the beans on it thing happened, the idea of it was, me and Mike were fleshing out this high art concept, and it turned into something rather bizarre. But it started with an older, wiser Sonic just really knowing himself and really just wanting to put the beans on it just to make him feel good, right? But apparently, this also involved Guy Fieri, like, blowing Sonic with beans on Sonic's, like, pee-pee? So, I didn't remember that part. I neglected to tell you that part when I was explaining this awful, horrible thing.
Caution. Mild dehydration
That shouldn't be a thing.
Recommended.
And that is, yeah, that's me and Mike. We ruin everything nice about life. We like to just, you know, take a good steaming pile of shit on everything that people love. Including Guy Fieri. Is this out of power too? Damn it. Why does everything fucking need power now? God damn it. These battery changers are a godsend at the very least. I mean, yeah, I mean, Sonic wants to go to Flavor Town, but, so whoever's been drawing Sonic as an older, wiser hedgehog with more refined taste in his sexual deviances, taking a bath in beans, I'd like to apologize. You didn't need to do that. Really. I'm sorry. Yep. Okay, I'm just gonna continue to stay unorganized. Then who said it? No, it's Sonic saying it. He's not saying it. Guy Fieri is saying nothing. His mouth is full of beans and blue hedgehog dick. So he's got nothing. He can't say anything. He's got no means to speak, Guy Fieri, because him and Sonic are really just enjoying each other's company. And so he's not. It's just Sonic who's like, yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. Mature stream. It's mature stream. It's mature. I wonder how many times I have to tell myself that to actually believe it. Anyway, we're gonna build a Cyclops now, guys. That's the next mission. The next mission is the Cyclops, the yellow submarine. In order to do that, we must first die on the inside. Oh wait, no, that's already happened long ago. So I think we gotta go up here. I can give you, another- you know what, I'm just full of surprises today, and hints about things that I'm up to. I'll just say that one of our songs turns a little gospel on the Blood Bagel album, for anyone who's interested in that.
Emergency. Severe dehydration.
Oh, I forgot.
Detected.
I'm dying of thirst.
Intake immediately.
This is little gospel. Plasteel times 5, enamel glass times 5, lubricant times 2, advanced wiring kit. So I got lube, I can make an advanced wiring kit, and I need enamel glass and plasteel. Okay. So we're gonna have to do some material hunting.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Character's gonna have very bad teeth if he's just eating sugary shit as his main source of sustenance all the time. Okay. Gold and computer chip. So computer chip is table coral, silver, quartz. Table coral, silver, quartz. Table coral, silver, quartz. Table coral, silver, quartz. Quartz. Silver. Table coral. Coral. There it is. Computer chip. Computer chip is done. Then I need advanced wiring kit, which is gold. And if you'll remember correctly, I have plenty of gold. So wait a minute, where'd all the gold go? Ah, for fuck's sake. Guys, oh, here it is. I was like, maybe I needed all that gold, fuck. Alright, lube is done. Advanced wiring kit. Have you guys heard the expression douche canoe? Have I brought this to the stream yet? Apparently this is a local thing that I've been hearing a lot of. Like, they want to rename our local baseball team to the Staten Island douche canoes. Is this like a local delicacy, or is you guys heard about this? Oh, apparently a lot of people in the chat have heard of the term douche canoe. I like it. I mean, it sounds nice. It does. Titanium and lithium. So we're gonna do the titanium and lithium thing now. I have plenty of lithium. What was the other thing I needed 5 of? So there's a plasteel. Alright, we got that. I need a bunch more titanium. So we're gonna go out titanium hunting. Oh, I needed enameled glass. I know how to do that. I can make a bunch of that right now. So, again, this is for the best vehicle in the game. About... You're familiar with the term from Jersey. Okay. Okay. So how many? It was 3 or 5? We'll find out soon enough. titanium. I'm gonna get rid of the repulsion cannon for now, and the flashlight, and I'm gonna replace the battery on this motherfucker. I need 5, 3, 9, 5. I think it's 5. Most people are saying 5. Okay. There should be some local materials. This is usually a pretty decent spot. The stalkers seem to know where the metal is. No, go fuck yourself. Go fuck! Leave! Leave this area, zombie ghosts, and do not return. Fuck off. Okay. The rebreather. Wait a minute. A radiation helmet on. Why the fuck do I have radiation gear on? Alright, as soon as I return, we're gonna deal with this. Radiation gear is no longer necessary. I fixed the ship. The ship is fine now. I will bring the rebreather with me and various other tools that will help me survive longer. Like an underwater David Attenborough. Vinesauce, are you streaming tomorrow? If all goes well, I'll be able to stream tomorrow night as well. But if I'm too tired from my journey, then probably not.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Where am I going tomorrow, you may ask? Well, I'm not gonna spoil it, because I just can't do that. But there's a very high probability I will be streaming tomorrow around 2 or 3 p.m. Eastern. So check my Twitter, at Vinny Vinesauce on Twitter. There's like a 90% chance that I'll be streaming tomorrow at that time with a special guest. Actually, I'll be his special guest. It won't even be on this channel. So there you go. I gave you too much. I already gave too much away. But yeah, there's a good chance that tomorrow that'll be happening early, and then if I'm lucky, tomorrow night I'll be able to stream, more things, if I'm not, like, just disgustipated with life, or the long drive. Rudy Giuliani? No, I'm not streaming with the former mayor of New York City, no, good guess, though. It's not Kryken. Kryken lives in California. I'm not gonna tell you who. Jay Leno. Why? What the fuck kind of guess is? No, not JonTron. That's not a long journey. He's in my city. Oh, the guesses are good though. Why would I stream with Jay Leno? I haven't seen. Hang on a second. I haven't seen a whole lot of right answers.
Caution. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
It's just some, like hobo that lives in Newark. Pretty much. Yeah, I've helped him set up, his Wi-Fi in his box. Good, very good answer. George Clooney! What the fuck would you guys do if I streamed with Bill Murray? What? The fuck out of here, fish! Just taking like a bite out of my testicles and then he runs away. Bill Murray's like, I don't know what any of this stuff is. I'm just happy to be here, really. Just seems like the type of guy that would have a good time wherever he's at, but not fully understand what he's doing, and just be happy to, like, be alive, be around. But no, it's not Bill Murray.
Caution. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Or he would just be like, this is stupid. You're stupid.
Captain.
Get out of my house. And it's not H3 either. That's the final clue. It's not Ethan. You'll be disappointed. See, now I feel bad for even hyping it. Because the hype levels, I don't think will... Why am I gonna stream with David Byrne? Yes, I'm gonna be streaming with John Stamos dressed as a cop. Alright, next topic. It's aliens and David Lynch, yes. Alright, hang on, let me make more of these things, and then, we'll start replacing my old gear. Okay. Like I said, I'm not, no more guesses. I'm not gonna tell you guys. No more hints. Just, check my Twitter tomorrow, and around 2 or 3 p.m. Eastern. Zayn Malik, an alien told Zayn to quit One Direction. Alright. So, what are we making now? I need to make, what's a good, should I make the still suit? So I can recycle my own piss, or should I just keep the radiation suit? What do you guys think? Because I'm gonna end up having, like, piss water in my inventory. That's okay, right? So I got a rebreather. So, gloves. Do I have... Still suit and rebreather. So there's no, like, there's no gloves, right, that are non-radiation, that do cool shit? I didn't see any. Where'd my rebreather go? I think it's in here. It's in my bedroom. Does H3 even know Vinesauce? I don't think H3 knows who I am. Or frankly, gives a goddamn. Gives a hot goddamn. Like I said, I'm very small on the ladder. I'm very happy with where I'm at, but I'm still very small on the ladder of the big guys. I'm not really on that level. Here it is. How did I miss that? I missed it like 3 times. Isn't that cool? Wait, how do I... there you go. Come on. Oh, you gotta drag one off and then... okay. And you're not a big guy. What am I doing again? Oh, I'm making the still suit. Right, I need fiber mesh. So how do you make fiber mesh? Let's find out. Fiber mesh is creepvine sample. Okay. So luckily I have a base right next to a fuckload of creepvine. I'm on Jacob's ladder. That's correct. I am. I know you are, but what am I? Ron Jeremy dressed as Mario. What? Are you guys just saying random things now? We've devolved into just random words happening in the chat. And power's out. This hasn't happened in a while. Oh, Jesus. Oh my god.
Emergency power
oh,
only.
God.
Power restored. All primary systems online.
Well, may as well see if there's a Raichu in the area. Let's see what's nearby. No. What a surprise. There's Caterpies nearby and a Goldeen. I can't wait to catch another 13 Weedles. I got impatient. Oh, I actually do. I have the fiber mesh. What the fuck? How'd that happen? Well, I need silver now. Take a med kit. This thing, the Sea Glide just fucking burns through batteries, man. Make a nuclear reactor. I am tempted to make a nuclear reactor. I might actually do that tonight. I might do that really soon. So yeah, I'm gonna need silver for this, right? Silver and the 2 fiber mesh. So let's charge these. Let's charge that battery. Battery's charging, and I also need to get that. So that's lithium. Silver.
Warning, emergency power only. Power restored. All primary systems emergency power.
I shouldn't be charging a battery right now. If mistakes were made.
Online.
I had more silver than that. Shit. God damn it. I don't have any silver. Alright. Okay, no problem. We'll make it work. Oh, the vehicle storage. I forgot my Seamoth has some stuff in it.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Sorry, it's actually hard for me to remember to park this thing in the moon pool. In the moon-shaped pool. I'm sad that nah, there's no silver in here. Just gold, diamonds, lithium. I'm actually kind of, oh man. Oh man. Yeah, things are bad.
Emergency power only. Power restored. All primary systems online.
Well, I have 1 silver.
Warning, emergency power only. Power restored. All primary systems online.
I'm gonna go out and get more silver if I'm lucky. And maybe in the process find some titanium. So the nuclear reactor seems like a pretty high priority considering my base keeps running out of shit. Silver's a little bit annoying to find in this area. But probably can find one if I just believe hard enough and pray. Oh, man, am I gonna tell you guys the story? Alright. I'll tell you guys the story of the stray cat that I had when I was a kid. I can't believe I've never told this story. You know why I wouldn't tell it? Because it's gonna make some people depressed. It's gonna make some people feel shitty. So, maybe that's the reason. I don't know. In any case, I had a stray cat that we kept in the garage because, I liked the cat a lot, and it kept coming to the house, and we fed it a few times, me and my family, and that was kind of a mistake because then the cat kept coming back, and I was like, oh, it's cute. So we called it Red the cat. Seeing a pattern in my life here, but yeah, it was just a red cat, and it was like a little old, and it was a little shitty, kind of a shitty cat. Like it didn't really contribute a whole lot to anyone's lives, but I loved it because I was a little shithead kid, and I was like, oh, we gotta keep the stray cat. We're not rabies cat in the house. They didn't tell me that, but of course they were thinking that. So they kept it in the garage, and it lasted a good chunk of the summer. And so they so the cat was, you know, it's older, and what happened was cool. What happened was it was not very healthy, or at least it seemed that way.
Of oxygen remaining.
So I remember one night. Now I will keep in mind I went to a Catholic school. So, you know, what they taught me was when there's a problem, you pray. Alright, so I remember this is like 2 months or maybe a month and a half after having this cat in my garage. And I didn't really even touch it. I wasn't allowed to touch it. You know, it was just there. It just sat there. It was just a shitty cat that just sat in my garage. You know, I remember like my grandparents telling me like, oh, well, you know, it could die, so, you know, just be prepared for that. You know, don't get too attached to the cat. It could die. And, so, one morning I woke up to go to school, and they told me that the cat died. Now, I have, a theory, because I didn't see a body, but before I go into the theory, alright, before I go into the theory about the cat, I want to tell you what really happened. So, a few months later, they're trying to teach, like, religion, and they're talking about, like, prayer, and the power of prayer. Now, the night before the cat, quote-unquote, died, I actually prayed that the cat would live. Because I was getting signals from my family that the cat was going to die. So I was like, please, God. This is what they taught me. You know, and I'm like 10.
Seconds of oxygen
you know,
remaining.
they taught me to pray when things were going bad in life, and that Uncle Jesus will take care of everything. So I prayed. I was like, please, God, don't let this cat die. It's a nice cat. So the power of prayer, the next morning it's dead. And I'm like, well, where is it?
Of oxygen
Your grandfather had to take it to a fucking dump or something. Whatever it was. They weren't very eloquent or nice. They were like, oh no, it's in heaven now. You know, it's fine. It's in heaven. But, you know, your grandfather took the body of the cat and brought it to, you know, brought it to a place so he could bury it, and or whatever. Or I was like, where? I want to know where. I want to see it. They're like, no, you can't see it. Sorry. So then I went to school, and I was upset for a little while, and then I got over it pretty quickly. But, they were talking anyway, fast forward, a few months later, they're talking about, like, prayer in religion class, and how awesome prayer is. And I told my story. I was like, well, I had a stray cat, and, you know, it wasn't very healthy, it was old, and, you know, so I remember the one time I prayed, you know, I prayed really hard that the cat wouldn't die, and I said, then the next morning I woke up to a dead cat. And, my class immediately laughed, my teacher was mortified, and that thus immediately ended any and all discussion about prayer. So, that was the whole story for years.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So that was the whole story. For a very long time, there was no other part to this story. However, However, by the way, that was probably one of the last times I prayed. I don't mean to come across as an edgelord nonconformist here, but in reality, that kind of put me off to prayer for a very long time. Anyway, there is more to the story, which is I'm pretty sure that what happened was my family was implanting these thoughts in my head that the cat was going to die. So that one morning they could do like a stealth removal of the cat before I woke up and like drive it to fucking New Jersey and just drop it off in New Jersey or take it to a pound or something or whatever. Where do cats go? It doesn't matter. Wherever. I don't know. I'm almost positive that's what happened in retrospect because the timing of this was too perfect. And just the way the reactions of my family, like, about how this cat demised, how it met its demise, just didn't like, there's like a lot of guilt, or it felt like in retrospect, or like they avoided the topic completely. And I'm pretty sure that the cat didn't die, and in fact they just drove it someplace else. Because they were sick of having to, A, feed a shitty cat that just sat there and pissed and shit all over our yard all day. And B, they were like, he needs to get over this now before it gets too late. So that is my cat story. I hope you enjoyed. And keep in mind, I'm allergic to cats, so I couldn't even fully enjoy the cat if I wanted to. But, you know, I was a little shithead, so... if that's the case, I totally understand the decision by my family completely. If that's the case, I really do. Because I wouldn't have understood this years ago, but now it's like
equipped and capturing body moisture.
Now it's like, oh, all right, sure.
Odors in bodily fluids before re-ingestion. Please press the activation button in the next 3 seconds.
Prayers did work after all.
To activate chemical taste neutralization. Thank you and have a nice day.
Is that what you got out of the story? That prayer in fact does work? I mean, maybe. You know, I do know that I mortified the teacher because they're trying to like teach a lesson for how you should pray and go to church every Sunday. But that's a true story, and another true story is the priests would tell us that if we didn't go to church every Sunday, we would go to hell. And they would like send the money, like the collecting bins around, like twice, you know. So I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying that's a thing that happened, you know. Imagine coming home from school one day in tears because you're told that your family members that didn't go to church are in hell. And then asking your parents, like, why do we go to hell? Why is Uncle whoever in hell? Is my grandfather gonna go? We're gonna tell him to go to church every Sunday. And my grandfather was like, nope. I'm like, why not? Go to church! He's like, nope. I'm like, but you're gonna get fucked by a demon! He's like, I'm not going to church. I'm not going to church, sorry. So yeah, I'd say that my school did a pretty great job at teaching me how to be a devout, religious person. Yeah, my grandfather was... I don't really talk too much about my family, because I don't really like to go too in-depth. But my grandfather was a boss, if I can use that word non-ironically. He was amazing. He was funny because he used to piss where the cat slept. So I think he just wanted his piss spot back. I'm pretty sure that's what happened there. I need teeth to make the thing. Alright, I'll do that. That's he did. Obviously he's done other things worth noting. I just can't think of him at the moment. He fixed a lot of things. Chat is freaking out. I love it. Oh, I just ruined the chat with that piss story. Yeah, they sent him to Jersey too. That's right. Yes, they did. I'm dying. Is this why you don't talk about your family? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Hey, I gotta keep you guys entertained while I do all the grunt work in Subnautica. What can I say? He didn't piss on the cat. Trust me. I need stalker teeth. Wow. Well, there's one. Those are pretty hard to see too. They're like really difficult items to see in the backdrop of all the other shit that's happened. What the fucking lighting engine? What is going on? Oh, it looks so fucking ugly right now. What is this? Now it's alright. No, it's gross again. Does my cousin still have a club with Ava Mendez? I don't know, actually. I think it got shut down and reopened as trash, and then it got shut down and reopened as fuck, and then it got shut down and reopened as musk, and it got shut down and reopened as eye crust, then it got shut down and reopened as passion, then it got shut down and reopened as— I swear to God, by the way, that fucking club got shut down and reopened a lot. But I don't know if it's— I haven't spoken to him in so long, I have no idea if this club still exists. For all we know, it's now called Club Smut. They've had multiple infractions. Like, I remember when my cousin told me Madonna went there, and then I found out that Madonna actually tried to, like, sue them or something. It's like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. It doesn't work like that. You can't say one thing of a story and make me think it's good, and then I find out that bad things happen at this place. Like, no.
Caution. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
No. My grandfather wasn't a mafia boss. He was just a great dude. He was just a really great guy. He wasn't a mafia boss. When I said he was a boss, I meant like he was just awesome. No, he wasn't even that, like, Italian. Like, he was— it's weird because he was a Gen 2 Italian, which we all know is the worst gen of Pokemon. No, I'm kidding. And he spoke a little bit of Italian, but he was a fucking American through and through. His brothers all fought in the war. You know, he was a carpenter. And he was really good at just any kind of handiwork. He was amazing. What about Uncle Funzalo? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Uncle Funzalo. I think he might have been too, or he. I think he was. He sold gas. He worked for a gas company. I don't remember Uncle Funzalo. I don't remember what he did. Remember, Uncle Funzalo, it wasn't his name. It was because he always used to say his funds are low. He used to say that, my funds are low, my funds are low. So then people started calling him a cheapskate behind his back by calling him Uncle Funzalo. It's true. Okay, so I think we have enough now. I want to do— that was a lot of, like, material gathering and grinding, so I appreciate your patience. Uncle Spaghetti, he's not real. That's not a real person, Uncle Spaghetti. That's just a fucking— that's an invention by the chat because they like to make fun names up with spaghetti in it. You know, I was gonna say they like to be something, but no, you guys are— nuclear reactor. Titanium ×2, lead ×3, lubricant. I can make that now. How do I make that now, though? That's the question. Well...
Warning, emergency power only.
God damn it, this fucking base, man.
Restored.
This base needs
All
power.
primary systems online.
If I can put the thing... I think I can put it up here, maybe? No, apparently I can't build a scanner room because...
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Because it's shitty, and it destroys things.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
It destroys, the fish sounds for some weird reason. Was that fixed or no? Okay. I'm gonna build a nuclear reactor up here before I do the Cyclops. Titanium, lead, lubricant. So I have lead. I just need a little bit more titanium, which shouldn't be too hard to find. And then we can get started. God, I have, like, weird memories of childhood. Like, I don't remember a whole lot. I wish I could remember more so I could tell you guys some fun stories. I really... My memory from... I lived through the 80s for 5 years. I just don't remember them very much. I remember the Guns N' Roses Paradise City music video. I think I told you guys that. I remember a few other things. I remember a giant red crayon that I used to have. I remember my mother enjoying This Ain't No Party, This Ain't No Disco. This Ain't No Fooling Around. So, Life During Wartime, that was a song that she liked. Talking Heads. And that, I didn't know what the fuck that was, obviously, at the time. I remember going to see Ghostbusters, I think, and I remember my cousin talking to his friend about how the Russians were going to invade us, and it scared the shit out of me. I mean, this is 1980s we're talking about. That's something that was... at the time on people's minds. The Cold War was still fucking happening.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I don't remember a whole lot else of the 80s. So... oh man. What else is there? What else is there to recall about being 0 to 5? You know? There's, like, what... how do you do that? I told you, I remember Marco peeing on my couch while we were playing Super Mario Brothers. I remember stuff like that, but, remember Ninja Turtles. I remember... oh god, why am I telling you guys all this? I have no idea what's going on with me tonight, but I remember Pee Wee Herman. I remember Large Marge scaring the shit out of me. I remember Ninja Turtles were a thing that I didn't even really fully, like, get for a while. I didn't, like, understand it, and then I kind of got into it later. I was a latecomer to the Ninja Turtles, but I remember being on a bus, like there was a class trip in kindergarten, and I remember a stupid game that people were playing was Count the Sewers. So, like, whenever you saw a sewer, you would call it out, like, hey, there's a sewer. And at one point, there was one kid who was, like, the only person left for the entire trip that was still counting sewers. So everyone else was quiet. All the other kids were over this.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Every other kid was done with this shitty game because it sucked. But there's this one kid who's like, there's one! There's another one! So, like I said, very bizarre, scattered, random memories.
Caution. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I remember, I remember in kindergarten they made us do this stupid shit called circle dances. Did anyone else have that? It was like a circle jerk. It was there was a cookie in the middle, And then they made one of us eat the cookie, but it was ookie. Weird. Oh god, apparently people do remember circle dances. What the fuck? This is like a massive thing. One kid who got sick on the bus. We always had, there's always one kid. I remember in first grade, so that doesn't count as the 80s, but I remember in first grade, there was always like fucking someone that vommed. There's always like sawdust in the hallway. That poor janitor. I always had it like a soft spot for the janitor, that he had to deal with that shit. And then just like leave the sawdust on it. Yeah, put the sawdust on it. What sport was I best at? I was kind of shit at all of them, to be honest. Baseball I liked for a long time. I played baseball. I was better at fielding than I was batting. Then later on in life I got better at batting, you know, when I wasn't actually on a team. And bowling I was good at, actually. I know we were joking about bowling and cousin Roman yesterday, but I really loved bowling. That was something I enjoyed. Yeah, so there's that. Just those two, really. A lot of basketball as a kid. I was a very active kid. Even though I had video games, I was outside all the fucking time. You couldn't keep me still.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I had, yeah, basketball was something that I enjoyed. I had a little hoop, and I used to play all the time and annoy the fuck out of my neighbors, and always get my basketball in someone else's, backyard. I remember one time an old lady in like a few yards over chased me with a broom because she thought I was an invader. I was like, no, a basketball! No, 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 no! Yeah, that lady eventually got dementia, I believe, which isn't funny at all. It's just something that happened. It's real. That is, I know it sounds cliche. That is real. That is actually a real fucking story. I'm not really one for nostalgia. I mean, you know, that's something that sounds a little weird, but I don't like to I don't think too much about my childhood or like past memories. It's just stuff that happened, and I don't reflect on it too much. Like I'm a kind of a bummer at family reunions. I don't really talk about like old memories. Everyone else does. I mean, I'm like, well, can we talk about what, like, today? Or like things that are good that are happening now? You know, cool shit that could happen? It's like, no, it's always the same stories. Which is a lot like the stream, actually. I do tend to tell the same stories over and over again. For the record, though, I do always have a new audience. There's always some new people watching for the first time. So that's why I repeat myself a lot. What the fuck was that noise? I was actually I'm gonna be a hypocrite. I'm gonna tell you guys the story. A few people remember it. So I was a big Nirvana fan when I was playing baseball, and at the time I was an edgy shitlord. Not unlike not unlike how I am now, but worse. And at the time I was like not really I wasn't really enjoying baseball. I wasn't really like, I don't know, I didn't really love it. I mean, it was more fun with my friends than it was on the team. But, you know, they couldn't motivate me. And so I would rather like play. My coach had a band. He said he was in a band. And, he told me to motivate me at one point. He was like, well, you know, if we win, you get to play with us in the band. And I was like, oh, that sounds so cool. And then, you know, he found out that I liked Nirvana, and he told me that my number was 5 on the baseball team, and he told me that Kurt Cobain's number was 5. He was like, you know, Kurt Cobain played baseball, and his number was 5. I was like, really?
Caution.
He was like, yeah.
Of oxygen remaining.
That's so fucking not true. That's a lie. I don't even think Cobain ever played baseball. lying sack of shit. For the record, it did not make me better at baseball. I still sucked.
Emergency. 10 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Yeah, I still sucked. It did nothing for me. I mean, it's like the limits of my physical abilities were no match, or a story, a cute sentimental story that would try to motivate me were no match for my limitations physically and my lack of interest overall in the sport. Or in sports. What about my classmate that ate glue? I had a classmate that got so angry that he ate, well, no, he didn't eat glue, that was a different guy. But there was another classmate that got so angry that he, like, broke his scissors. Like, he just, like, totally fucking decimated his scissors, and everyone laughed. Except me and 2 other people, because we were in the library at the time. And, everyone had to write an apology. Everyone in the class had to write an apology because they laughed because my classmate broke his scissors. The kid that ate glue was just... You know the weird kid that always has a runny nose?
Caution. Blood nutrient levels decreasing. Calorie intake recommended.
He also was not the most popular kid in class. He was also... At one point, someone set down a thumbtack on his chair because they wanted to fuck with him. He was sadly a very easy target for bullying, which obviously isn't funny when you're 30, but, you know, when you're a kid, it's like you go with it. And people were very, very mean to the kid, and they put a thumbtack down on his chair. And that's the kid who ate glue. The kid who broke his scissors was also just... It's funny because people would pick on him, and he would just, like, fight back. He was a feisty little fucker. Like, despite people picking on him, he was the feistiest motherfucker on the planet. You could not... He was... As far as I'm concerned, he should win the medal. Because he survived it with his everything intact. Apparently Kurt Cobain did play Little League. But, his number was 8. Okay. So I was lied to. It was a bold-faced lie. But he did play baseball at the very least. I guess I don't feel quite as bad. Lead times 3. Oh, I had the materials. I just needed lead. Well, I went and got a bunch of titanium for no reason. I made 3 titanium ingots. Whoops. This is what happens when you play video games and talk at the same time and not pay attention. Alright, I need lead, gas pod. No, what was the last one? Why am I... lubricant. I think I'm gonna need some more lubricant. I don't have enough for the Cyclops and the reactor, but we're going for the reactor first. I'm sorry to Cyclops edge you yet again, but I have everything. We're gonna get the Cyclops tonight. I'll think if I have any more stories from when I was in grade school, I'll let you guys know. I'm not, these memory banks aren't often active, so they're not on the tip of my tongue. What I need to do is I need to get in touch with some of my old friends from grade school and shake them down for some fucking good stories. I'm sure they've got a number of them. So what was it? The green, right? Uranus? Is there waste from this? Someone said there's waste. High school stories? Again, hazy at best. I'll have to think. It's not gonna come easily. It's gonna take time. And it's gonna take some thinking. Nuclear rods. I need nuclear rods. The edging continues. I have to make nuclear rods now, guys. So uranium and then reactor rod. Can only make 3 right now, but that's fine. So we got lead. Alright, I'm pretty sure I have some more lead. I have 2 lead. 3 lead. Perfect. Alright, so this should power my base for like 2 years, if all goes well. Nope. Not talking about girls, crushes, romance. That shit is locked tight, my friends. I know you want the juicy details, but you're gonna have to go read a teen magazine. What is it? What is it these days? What's the hot latest teen magazine with Johnny Depp and other hunks on the cover? Oh, well. We're getting a lot of power from this. It's a trap! That's what I see when I see people in the chat. So tell us about your love life, Mark. I'm thinking to myself, it's a trap! Alright, tell y'all about grapefruit. You wanna know about grapefruit? Does anyone know how much lubricant I needed for this thing? I don't remember the exact amount of lube that is required to make a fucking submarine. Hang on. I'm gonna go do that right now. There's 2. Alright, so we're gonna go. So we got 5 glass, 5 plasteel, 2 lubricant. And what was the other thing? The advanced wiring kit, right? There it is. So, lubricant should be easy. This base still confuses me a little bit. It shouldn't, and it kind of doesn't. I don't know what I'm saying, but it's still... We haven't checked in on our fish friends in a while. Let's see, we have 2 of those. Oh, we got a little eel, guys. I don't remember where I got the eel from. Maybe that's a recent addition. My most recent egg probably hatched an eel. But that's a nice little diversity in there. It's a quite an impressive biodiversity. Look at that. There's like 7 different unique species in this tank. 1, 2. Yeah, that's 7. That's pretty good. Me and CZ Backlash were talking about the, there's these woods. I don't want to pick up a sand shark. Get out of here. There's these woods that I used to go to drink when I was underage, because, you know, that's what you did when you were a stupid kid. I was influenced by bad people. Not recommended, by the way. It was obviously a dumb thing to do. But I found out now that people are going into those woods to catch Pokemon. So, it's just weird how 15 years ago, you know, 14 years ago, people were going into those woods to drink and smoke weed. And now people are going into the woods to, you know, and then go home and play video games after the woods. But now people are going into the dangerous woods to play fucking Pokemon. It's just amazing. Here it is, guys. We welcome thee back, Lord Cyclone, master of the dankest nuggies. Oh my god. It's amazing. It's so cool. Look, it's got like functional shit on it and everything. And we never really got too much of a chance to fuck around with the Cyclops. Did I call it a cyclone?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Nice
All
voice.
systems online.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I called it a cyclone. Well. It's that fucking Coney Island trip, guys, I'm telling you. I remember seeing the white stripes at Coney Island, at the stadium there.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And Jack White said he was gonna go ride the Cyclone. I don't remember a whole lot of the show, but it was good. It was just after Get Behind Me, Satan came out, and I like that album a lot, by the way. I know some people shit on it because there's not a lot of guitar, or not as much guitar,
Vital signs
but I think Get Behind Me, Satan is my favorite White Stripes album. So we're gonna ride the Cyclone now. Ain't Jack a bit of an ass? Yeah, he's an asshole. Jack White. By all accounts, I don't know personally. But I've heard some horror stories about Jack White, you know. Look at that, there's a camera on the back of the, on the underside of the Cyclops now. That's gonna help immensely. Oh, that's so fucking cool, guys. Guys, it's awesome! Okay, hang on. We need to explore a little bit, and I need to find out, we never really got a chance to use this goddamn thing, so this is like a layover from all that time ago. I have an upgrade for it right now. There's power cells being charged or being used. Can I make a power cell charger in the actual Cyclops? So it's got 6 power cells. Scroll the mouse wheel for different camera angles. Can. Oh, that's amazing. This may change. I can't even... What should I name it, guys? Well, I called the previous one the Black Omen. Maybe I can call this someone said the Blackbird. See? It's yellow. It kinda looks cool yellow, actually. But I'll be a fucking edgelord since I can't call it Yellow Submarine. And I'm going to do the Black Omen instead. From Chrono Trigger. Yeah. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, that looks kind of cool like that, actually. Maybe I can darken or lighten the red a little bit. Only you could change it, like, to matte. It would look a little bit cooler. I think. You could turn the oh shit. We gonna make love! I love this control panel. It's so cool. Oh, there's so much cool shit to do in this thing. No wonder you guys were so like adamant about not getting Cyclops edged. That color is really bad in dark areas. Yeah, but I mean, it'll have its own beacon, right? So I can just go to the beacon. I think that looks pretty cool. I know there's a moon pool on board. I'm going to bring some materials. Can I grow fruit inside the thing? Because this is vital. Because if I can bring some fruit on board, I can eat everything I need to. On board the actual fucking Cyclops. I won't have to go back to my base to eat. Oh, that you guys are telling me that I can make... I can bring fruit on board. Alright, well. Alright. Here we go. It's time to upgrade the Cyclops. This is gonna be a fun project. Power efficiency module. That's gonna be cool. I had all this here too. I'll bring some materials on board that I may need. And we'll just start with those materials for now. I'm gonna put a power cell charger in the Cyclops.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Look, it's so cool. It just looms over everything. Where's the moon pool? That's not the moon. That was just me crashing into the goddamn thing. Oh, there it is. This is the best game ever made. This is the best game ever. Depth modules is a must, and will happen. So we're gonna do power efficiency, and we're gonna build a few things now. There's a few things that need building, so we're gonna do some indoor grow beds, or at least one. That'll do. These fruits are incredible. I really don't see a reason for me to have any other fruit on board. They've been really good. Now I have 4 trees of them. Get a bed on board. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. Let's see. I'm kind of running out of room already. Well, not really running out of room, but I mean, I don't think I want to waste my room on a bed. Medkit station, that's a good suggestion. Let's do that. Right in the corner there. No, that's good, that works. That's not too invasive to the design, and it's pretty convenient. There are smaller beds, then we'll wait until I get a smaller bed. So there's a med kit right there. Power cell charger. Titanium, glass, copper wire, computer chip. Since I'm not really using the other one, I'm just gonna take that one, guys. Is this a good idea? Y or N? Just take the one from my base. I see multiple Ys. Mostly Ys. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna deconstruct this one and bring it to my base. I'll bring it to the Cyclops. I think that sounds like it'll really work. If I need another one in here, I could just do that as a future project. That I might want a duplicate of. I'm gonna have a battery charger in the actual Cyclops. So, let's get some materials on board. Get like a variety of things. Salt, we probably don't need the salt. Get some gold. There's lockers that we can access, so I'll just bring a few things that I normally have for building. Crafting station. Oh, right, I wanna, let me check something out before I do this. This thing needs more battery. It just keeps being useless.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Well, the Cyclops actually has lockers on it now. Indecisive. See that? That's 4 times I opened the menu just to do one simple task. The indecision, guys. I still didn't do what I wanted to do. Absolutely. You know what? It's late. I had a long ass day. I had a very long day, guys. It makes total sense that I'd be screwing up a little bit. Alright, so I need to upgrade. So we're gonna upgrade. Cyclops upgrades. Here's this Ultra Cyclops Reinforcement Module. It increases the safe diving depth by an extreme amount. So I need a Cyclops pressure compensator, plasteel times 10, and an aluminum oxide crystal. What the fuck? Oh my god. You could always park your submarine closer. Yes, that is true. That is an insane upgrade. That would take forever. Forevers. So there's a Cyclops upgrade station too. And I think I want to see what we got here. I think we could do that. So we had the sea moth one, right? Modification station. Am I missing something? Place a fabricator inside the Cyclops to see the upgrades. Got it. Thank you. I don't feel so bad for getting all that extra titanium.
All systems online.
Cool voice. I'm never gonna find that voice uncool, ever. It's always gonna be cool. Alright, so fabricator then. Let's start with that. Wiring kit is needed. Alright. Now I gotta make a wiring kit. Oh, Nicholas. Wow, there are a fuckload of cameras on this thing. You weren't kidding. This is the very back of it. That's cool. They give you a little warning. That's interesting. That's new, too. That wasn't like that before. Uh-oh. Oh no. I hear there's a leak. Something's fucked up. You guys hear that? Oh no. Oh no. Where is it?
Hull integrity restored.
God damn it.
Systems initiated.
Wow, Vinny, great moves. The entire second half of the stream has been a failure. Oh my god. Congrats, you own a swamp now. That's what I've wanted my whole life, everyone. Aluminum oxide crystals. So what I need is a wiring kit now. So we're gonna do that. Wiring kit. Just a regular old wiring kit. I can make an advanced wiring kit, but I can't make a fucking regular wiring kit. This is amazing. And very appropriate. Silver! Get your silver! I need 1 silver. I already have a wiring kit in one of my lockers. There it is. Yay! Good shit. Good shit. Good memory. Okay. Welcome aboard. Cyclops pressure compensator. I need 1 plasteel, 1 aluminum oxide. I can do that. Apparently something happened with the medkit thing and it's fucking up my door. I do have some storage underneath, but this is extra storage now. That's good. It's good. And it's easy storage. It's easy access storage. Wait, so what was fucked up about the door? Didn't seem too fucked up to me. It seems okay. Door closes. It's all good. Alright, so, I'm gonna build this right away, but I also want to build the, power cell charger. I got the materials for it, and then I didn't build it. Could you believe it? What the fuck did I do with the materials for? Guys, I am not even on Earth anymore. Glass computer chip. I need a glass and a computer chip. Used it for the fabricator? Alright. Alright, let's go get another computer chip. I think I have some stuff at this base. Let's find out. Oh, I should save. Game froze. Oh, thank God. Alright. We're good, we're good, we're good. Alright, so, I know I have stuff that I need in here for things. Like, for example, I have the titanium ingot in one of these things. Bring the flashlight with me. The repulsion cannon. Just for use aboard my thingamajig. My Cyclops. And also, I just have to make a computer kit. Or a computer chip kit. Wow. Okay. Alright, let's bring this stuff back. Wait, why are you guys talking about Donkey Kong? What did I say that triggered Donkey Kong? I'm not entirely sure how this happened. Did I say no style? Oh, it's all chat? That has nothing to do with me? Alright, aluminum oxide crystal I have to make. But before I do that... Table coral, silver. I remember I have silver back at the thing. I'm gonna drop off some of this stuff. Okay, there's a few things I need back at the base. This will all be over very soon and we can go on a quick mission, I promise.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
They have to amuse themselves while I do this, because at this point I'm just managing inventory shit and going back and forth between bases. Okay, aluminum oxide, silver. Bring some gold aboard, and I'll also bring a few other things that I have here. Just in case, I'll just keep them in the, there's a power cell, I'll bring that. I'll just keep them in the storage containment. Let's see, lead, bring that too. Okay, just bring a bunch of random stuff with me on board. I mean, this isn't gonna be my main base, but it's definitely gonna be a very important part of, you know, my missions, and I want to have as much stuff on hand as possible. Lead, mercury, and gold can go in this one. We can even put this titanium here. Okay. Alright, so computer chip. And quartz. Okay, we're doing good. I just need glass. Alright, so power cell charger. I mean, I could do something really dumb and just put it back here. So whenever I run out, I just have new ones on hand. I actually think this will work. Oh, put it over the doorway? That's not a bad idea. Now that is making the best use of your space. That's actually a perfect idea, and it works too. Awesome. So now this is here. Let's replace the power cell. This power efficiency is really good. So this will charge. So this is going to charge faster than it can drain, which is amazing if you think about it. That's incredible. No, we just have to hear that fucking noise forever. Okay, so that works. We have fabricator. Pressure compensator is now built, so that will increase the depth. The dank depths have been increased. Now it goes down to 900. That's really deep. That's like enormously deep compared to some of the other stuff. The fruit's growing nicely. What else do we need in here? Eventually I'm gonna need a picture. Go to the upgrade station and upgrade it? What? Is that really a thing? It's Carl, you're talking shit. Carl! A small bed and a battery charger. That's eventually. We're gonna go on an adventure now. Piss bottles, water. But yeah, water is all well and good, but it's gonna be food, which will be growing very shortly. It takes the 10 plasteel ingots. Oh, right, that will take a very long time. So we're not gonna worry about that for now. I think we have all the essentials at the moment. Battery charger would be nice, but we can... Yeah, the battery charger is pretty fucking vital, I'd say. Fuck it, let's gather the materials in... like, on board the ship. Like, while I'm on the ship, we'll go on an adventure. So, hang on a second, I'm still kinda getting used to the controls here. Space C for vertical, right, okay. We have a... what kind of cameras do we have? We have a top camera. We've got the engine camera. So we can see the back. Alright. We've got... I don't know what camera is this. This is the underside. Top. Back. And underside. So there's 3 cameras. There's 3. The problem with this is that you kinda have to... it takes a little...
deficiency detected.
It takes a little while to get out of the thing. So you can't just go around looking for materials in the Cyclops. You should really just park it in one location and use your Seamoth to go get the actual, like, materials. I think it saves your camera positions too, so I can check on all the angles that I need to. very quickly and very easily. That's awesome. Yeah, this was a much needed addition to this game. Cameras on the Cyclops. So let's just go dank. Let's go to a dank fucking dark area and just see what happens. Oh, the world breaks. Got it. It doesn't take that long to get out of it. Figured there's good metal here, I may as well just grab it, right? This will come in useful for a 1,000 things, so no reason not to. I have to eat soon, yeah, I'm dying. I'm hoping my plants will grow, my fruit will grow by the time, like, I'm about to starve. So, if all goes well, that's Morty! That's exactly what will happen. I played it. Guys, I actually played that fucking thing. Metal, like, just respawn. This metal respawned, guys. This is...
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
There's a lot of fucking materials here. I might actually come back for a round 2.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Just do this. Just quick storage. Just super quick, and when I need it, I'll deconstruct it. Super quick. Oh, the city oxygen tanks. Yeah, I forgot about that. That's something that would help. At least one more tank would help, I think. Probably, you know, can sacrifice a little bit of inventory room now that I have the Cyclops. Weren't there just a bunch of metal pieces?
Emergency. Starvation imminent. Seek calorie intake immediately.
There was just a fuckload of metal, and now it's gone, and now it's here again. Okay, or maybe this was it all along. All right, maybe I just got confused. It's fine. All right, good.
Caution. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
That's good to have. Thank you, Variarix, for 18 months. Or, I don't know how to say your name. I apologize. The fruit has grown. I repeat, the fruit has grown. Not all of it, but enough to keep me from dying.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Fuck yeah. Beautiful. Now, if only there was a Taco Bell plant This stream is not sponsored by Taco Bell. It's really easy as fuck to replace the power cells for charging, too. Alright, so all this is good. Guess we can continue adventuring. What the fuck happened? What was I on? I couldn't see. Never mind. It's getting really dark. It's nighttime and the depths are dank and dark. What's this fucking biome again? You should get some warnings about what you're gonna hit. There's a whole fucking other under corridor here. So I could probably end up building some stuff in here. Maybe not a whole lot, but a few things, if needed.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
The fuck was that noise? Okay. So I gotta collect some of this shit and hope we get, like silver. Mainly silver. Battery's almost up on this. This is the best tool for collecting materials, like random scattered materials. The Sea Glide, but it just runs out of battery so quick. So I'm really gonna need some silver really soon so I can start building a battery charge station. I mean, even for the tools too, like you want to have batteries on hand at all times for the tools, because those run out quick and then you gotta replace those. Doesn't seem to be a whole lot of silver or anything like that down here. What the fuck is that thing? What is that? Is it mad? Does it know I'm here? Okay, goodbye. I was in its way. That is an amazingly fucked up looking creature. These motherfuckers. Yeah, I'd never seen those striders before. I've never seen that biome before. Get fucked. Get fucked. Eat a dick. Lead. Why is silver so fucking hard to find? Gold is easier to find than silver in this game. It's amazing. I like how I missed that torpedo completely, too. That is the best part of that torpedo. I was so off. And it didn't even fucking make a difference. The thing still got shreked. Silver is typically in caves. Oh, must go faster. Must go faster. That, my friends, is a Reaper Leviathan, and that thing could fucking rip me in two. I am very lucky that it decided not to pursue. Very lucky. Ah, here we go. Silver. Someone said silver is mostly found in caves. So I'm gonna just hope the Reaper fucks off, and... you know... great, if he does. If not, well then we get eaten. That's fine. Some little glowing shrimp fellas in here. Y'all got any silver? Drinking my own piss. That's literally what's happening, by the way. This suit is the still suit. And what it does is it takes your bodily excretions, your fluid excretions, transfers them into drinkable water. So I am quite literally drinking my own piss every time I drink a reclaimed water. And sweat and tears. Tears because of the fucking Reaper Leviathans. Okay, there's some silver.
Caution. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Living on the edge. Little too much. Little bit too much.
Emergency. 10 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I'm busy looking for silver. Don't fuck with me, Reaper Leviathan, because I will fight you. I will fucking fight you. I have torpedoes. Do not be an asshole. There's 2 of them. There's fucking 2 of them, guys. There's 2 of them. Okay, now I'm scared. Now I am legitimately scared. Are you? I sent you to fucking Uranus. Yeah, it's time to, it's time to leave. It is time to leave. It was a good mission.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
I would say that was mostly successful. Silver has been acquired. Like copper. Let's build the battery charger while I'm here. Okay, so battery charger is glass, copper wire, computer chip. So computer chip is next. Or first, rather. Table coral. I don't have table coral. Shit. Alright, never mind. We're not doing that. Find some fucking table coral, and then we can do it. Put the life aquatic art in your base? I will. That was a plan from the start, actually. Kind of headed. Where's my base? It's not showing up on. Oh, there it is. Okay, I guess we'll just head back. I think it's time. Like, I said I have to be up early, and I'm obviously not sticking to that. So... Wow. Oh, right. There's that down there. We will explore that more in fully at a later date. I am playing the Song of the Deep. What time is it for me? It's 2 minutes until 4 a.m. Wow, I really took this thing far. Also, is this me, or is the Cyclops a little bit slower than the Seamoth? That was a very abrupt ending to the music there. It is, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, I don't really need to return to the base. I could just, like, save. I was hoping to get some fucking table coral real quick. What is that? What is that? Just a floating rock? Yes, that's exactly what that is. I guess there's supposed to be a mountain there, but it didn't work out. Mountain was cut during the development time. Cyclops is about 8 meters a second, Seamoth is about 12. Okay, so it is a little bit slower then. Well, I wouldn't just say a little, that's a fairly substantial hit. It's 2/3 as quick. I can do math. Probably gonna want to build a few more batteries, so I'm gonna take those. And as for the coral, that isn't here, so never mind. Just keep headed towards the base, and I know for a fact that there's some table coral by the base. Why can't I see through my base from here? Is it because I'm in this? Because that's a first. Yeah. Yeah, honk. Go. Fast. Means that it is flooded. Why would it be flooded? There is no reason for the base to be flooded. I fixed the base from the flood. Why is it now flood again?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh, what the fuck? There's no reason for this. I don't know why the base keeps getting flooded. It's up here again. Am I hitting it? Like, am I ramming into it? I need to increase the hull strength overall, maybe. Maybe I'll just reinforce it.
Hull
That should
integrity restored.
do the trick.
Training systems initiated.
So, yeah, I thought I had full intensity or full integrity, but I guess not. Shit. So, yeah, I need to do this real quick before I log off. Lithium and titanium. I can do one of these right now. So, let's do it. I'm gonna do, right here. Fine. Good. 34.3, guys. So, I mean, where's the problem? In my reckoning, there is not a problem. Strange. I think I just rammed it. Yeah, that's the real problem, is that I rammed into it with my my sub up there. Wait, is that even it? It's the other one, right? It's this one. Table coral. Yeah, I needed this. Get a bunch of this shit. Inventory full. I guess I'm not getting a bunch of this shit. Never mind. Alright, let me get that last one. Okay. Good enough. Alrighty. Now we can build the computer chip. Okay, so computer chip is built, and I also need, for the battery charger, glass and a copper wire. So I have copper, I can make a copper wire, and glass is easy. However, I'm realizing now I don't have quartz. So it's not as easy as I thought. I probably have some quartz at the base. So, yeah, let me just deposit some of this. You can use signs to label your babby lockers. Yeah, that's true. This is the final task of the night right here, which is to just get this thing made and get some batteries charging. Glass. I'm gonna put this thing over here. Okay, so battery goes here. I do have another task I wish to accomplish, which is let's go ahead and take care of that and load this up. Perfect. All right, so okay, yeah, that lighting is great over there. Sure, why not? And maybe I can make a few batteries as well. Just a few backup batteries on board. And there it is. So 2 batteries, 1 charging, we have a bunch of materials. Overall, a very successful and productive Subnautica stream. I'd say we got a lot done. I think there's definitely more room for more activities and more things to do, but we'll do that next time. So, for now, let's save, and hopefully we'll find cool shit to do next time. Apparently, updates are breaking save files, which there's... So, hopefully the next update I can still play this save file, and if not, then I don't know what to do. I guess we start all over again? I don't know. I'm not going to show off the exosuit this time. I'm going to just stop playing this time. But, yeah, the next update should have a fully featured exosuit implementation, I would imagine. Okay, here we go. Art. Once again, if you're just joining, check my Twitter sometime around 2 or 3 p.m. Eastern tomorrow for a very special stream that I'll be doing, and you will get instructions then. So, yeah. Okay. I see KY is a mermaid. I don't think that's for me. Okay, from Justice Fig, here's a BRB. Justice. From Jamouche. Holy shit, a talking squid. This is the real shit, dude. Look, you can smoke it underwater. He's smoking K2. From HQ Default. So the real story was... Nope. It's the story of Sonic and the beans. From Smash Pansy. Here you go. Wait a minute. Why are we feeding a Sonic... Why am I feeding Sonic Body Pillow the beans? Why am I putting the beans on the Sonic Body Pillow? You know what? Why not? And there's a BRB version as well. Thank you for that. From Ultra64, here's another great BRB. Very nicely done pixel art. From Newsan, here's some awesome art of those fucking weird brain squids. I like the fake bullet bill thing in the back there. That's perfect. And from Bunoid, it wants to make the sex with the sea moth. Can it not make the sex with the sea moth though? Awesome art. From Dragon Tour. And I just call it Dragon Tour. And that's a BRB. This one is from Logical Looney. Here's a Subnautica BRB. Very nice, you guys. This is great shit. Like those vine shrooms underwater. Bioluminescent vine shrooms. Sign me the fuck up. And from Jajamin, I think is how you say that. Here's a vine shroom on a planet in space. So that's all the art I have, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Like I said, tonight I started late, and I would probably have streamed 2 games tonight, but just one. I'm going to be streaming the new Monster Hunter when that comes out. And if I get a chance to this week, I'm also going to do, hopefully I'll do Grow Home. We'll do the ending to Kirby Planet Robobot and make some more progress in Wolfenstein. So that's what I have soon. And also I'm going to try to sneak in a Darkest Dungeon stream as well. So thanks guys, and since none of the other streamers are live, just go do whatever the hell you want. I don't know. I mean, let me show you. Here's what it's going to be like. Considering there's no other streamers on, this is the best thing I can show you guys.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.